A stress test required by Dodd-Frank showed that the GSEs would need a bailout of up to $157 billion in an economic downturn, and Ocwen reports a Q1 preliminary net income of $34 million. Ahead on the Weekend News Wrap. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac would likely need another sizable draw from the U.S. Department of Treasury should an economic downturn occur, according to data released by the Federal Housing Finance Agency on Thursday. The Dodd-Frank Act Stress Tests report indicated that the two GSEs would need a second taxpayer bailout, this time up to $157.3 billion under hypothetical adverse economic conditions that included a rise in the nation's unemployment level up to 10% by the middle of 2016 and a decline in real GDP as large as 4.5% by the end of 2015. The two GSEs required a taxpayer bailout of $188 billion in 2008, but returned to profitability in 2012. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and all financial institutions with more than $10 billion in assets are required by a provision of the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act of 2010 to take an annual stress test to determine if they can absorb losses when adverse economic conditions strike. The findings of the FHFA's report are not expected outcomes, but rather modeled projects in what-if scenarios. Ocwen Financial rebounded from a tumultuous 2014 that included legal troubles, multi-million-dollar settlements, and ratings downgrades with a preliminary Q1 2015 net income of $34 million, according to an announcement from the company on Thursday afternoon. President and CEO Ron Ferris said he was, quote, proud of what we have accomplished as far as managing the business through this difficult transition period, end quote, but that the company intends to do better than the $34 million they made in the first quarter. You can check out these stories and all the latest happenings in the industry right here on our site. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again on Monday. Until then, stay with DSNews.com for all of your most relevant default servicing news.